The infinite window of time. Wow, that's a dramatic. That's a dramatic face. All right, I didn't expect that to happen. Yeah, I forgot that my camera does that. All right, welcome to Bluestone Slime Plays. I'm not playing anything this time, actually. Bluestone Slime teaches DXtory. Let me just make sure that you can see it. You can see the cursor. Yes. All right, cool. It may lag a little bit because I'm streaming, uploading two videos. I'm recording, uploading two videos at the same time. I have something running on Mozilla Firefox too. So, sorry if the cursor lags. I'll try to go a little bit slow so it doesn't just teleport. Alright. Excuse me. So, once again, welcome to DXtory tutorial by Bluestone Slime. I was reading some forums just randomly. I noticed a lot of people don't understand how you use DXtory. And it is really daunting at first, especially if it's your first program. It's my first program. It's really my only program besides OBS. This thing that I'm using right here. So, yeah. But once you use it, you will remember forever. And you'll be like, how do people not understand this? But it's like riding a bike. At first, you don't know. So, first we're going to go with these little tiles up here. And this is going to be what I know, strictly what I know. If I don't know what it is, I will just say what I don't know what it is. So, I am not the maker, I do not know everything. Just a warning. Alright, so on this first tile, first of all, I'm saying first too much. So here, target, that's for searching, I guess. I don't really know, because I don't use it. I use this, though. I don't really need default, because whatever. My defaults are messed up, so I might as well not even have default. So when you get DXtory, it will be completely different from mine, for the most part. Starting with these bright colors. For some reason, DXtory chooses like yellow to be the recording color and like pink or something to be the not recording color. It's really weird. If you live in America or in... Okay, so think of stoplights. It's really easy. Red means stop, so no recording, so I set it to red. Green means go, or blue in some places for some reason. You know, recording means go. It's recording. Down here, I don't use those too often because they're just frames, I think. But I still gave them their own color. It's just a smart thing to do, trust me. I have video FPS checked. There's a reason why, I just can't remember. I think my friend explained it to me, but I was like half listening and drinking Gatorade. So write file FPS, record status, meh. Actually, I think record status is record your frame rate or something like that. So on to folder. You're going to need a folder. I already have one set up, but let's uncheck this. This doesn't exist anymore. There are no folders, and that's how you're going to see it. So what's going to happen is, okay, let's make default. Check that. All right. So what's going to happen is you're going to need to press this. Oh yeah, I made this little tutorial folder right here. So depending on where you put it depends on where it is. If it's desktop, it's just going to be right here. See, it's right there. That's mine. If it's somewhere else, go to computer. Hopefully you put it on like a drive or another hardware or something, hard drive or something like that. No, I don't know how you go to computer. It's doing something now. Oh, let's just get rid of that. So, I went blah lol. I press OK. Now what you're going to want to do, oh, it automatically checks. I didn't remember that. So what you're going to want to do is press this. This just kind of, think of it as a warm-up. I don't mess with the file, with the right size, because I don't really know what that is. Then you're going to want to hit run. Don't hit stop, or else you'll just have to hit run again, and that would be kind of pointless. So maybe on your computer it'll go really slow. Maybe it'll go lightning fast. I don't know. Yeah. Keep in mind that with all of these, okay, see 49 millibytes per second. Go. So with all these settings, it really depends on what your computer can handle. Play around with it. I mean, see what you like. Don't just exactly copy mine. Or if you do, don't get mad at me when it doesn't work. Because unless you have a computer exactly like mine, it's going to work differently. Alright, so we know how many millibytes per second it does. You have it checked. That means that when you record something, it goes to that file. Ah, scratch my neck. So here is, you can open the file. Open the file right here. This little thing right here. Alright, now if you right click, you'll see this, edit write speed, meh. Edit folder path. I mean, I don't really see a reason. I mean, you could just make a new folder, but whatever. Add folder, that's just add folder, remove folder. Now, if you, okay, so this Vidges is my main thing. That really is, that's not a tutorial. And it's on the bottom for some reason. Well, what you're going to want to do is press up and boom. All right, now I'm going to delete this. Bam, and bam, and Vidges. All right, hotkeys are, what was that? F10. Okay. All right, so hotkeys are pretty important because in the beginning when I did that, oh, infinite window, that was me kind of playing off, whoops, sorry. That was me kind of playing off the fact that I couldn't just use my hotkeys. I have hotkeys for this, but OBS, or Open Broadcasting System, I think is what it's called. For some reason, it doesn't like DXtory, Fraps, or just recording software in general to be open when you stream or record. So I really didn't have a choice. I had to open like this. All right, so start stop, really important. You don't want people to see you just start a video manually. That sucks. It doesn't look good, and editing it out is kind of pointless when there's just a hotkey. I use F9. You just click and boop. Oh. I mean, you can just click and change it. But I use F9 because it's the first one on the last section of Fs. You know, it's just really easy to spot. F10, I just put that on there. I don't really know what it's for. So start stop, movie capture, movie capture is recording. You press F9 to record. You press F9 again to end the recording. Push to talk, that deceives a lot of people, because push to talk, oh, well, you know, I don't know why it deceives people. It's kind of obvious. But for some reason, they think that that's push to mute. It's not push to mute, guys. When you enable push to talk, that is when you are muted for the entire video until you press that button. Like, I make it Y. So, I'm muted, I'm muted, I'm muted. I want to say something. I press and hold Y. Hey, that was a really good job. And let go. Get rid of that. So, you know, Don't fool yourself. That is a mute, and if you want to do commentary, it's not very good, in my opinion. Execute single screenshot. That's a screenshot. That's when DXtory takes a picture of your monitor or whatever game you want. Execute high speed screenshot. I don't really know what the difference is. It says high screen, but I'm gonna play around with that. Like I said, you gotta play around. So don't tell your girlfriend that. So start, stop, auto, repeat. I think that's kind of like a stop motion thing, where you have a bunch of pictures of like a moving person. I don't use that. I don't know why I would use that. Toggle overlay status position. That's when it looks like this, pretty much. I have it to where it doesn't record the frame rate. Sometimes it does, for some reason. I don't like it. It does not look professional. I'm not even professional. So show, hide, movie, and screenshot frame. That's these two things. If you don't have them checked, don't assign anything to them. That's just pointless. All right, on to movie. Now, movie is what you record. So, what is my default setting compared to anything else? Okay, well, I will change that. All right, so from my best experience, Lagarith lossless codec is good. DXtory video codec is stupid. I mean, unless you want to upload somewhere else besides YouTube. YouTube takes very few codecs, and DXtory is not one of them. I have ruined so many videos because I didn't realize that it default went to DXtory video codec. It's stupid. So unless someone tells you that there's a new one or a better one than Lagarith lossless, or if you find a better one, message me, please. I would really appreciate it. But you will have different ones. You can download codecs. Lagarith lossless, like I said, is just the best. Now this, you can kind of toy around with your codec. I never do. Use multi-threading. Meh. That's actually the default, how it is. And it works perfect for me. Now frame rate, that really depends on your computer. If you have a crap computer, go to 10. If you have a slightly better computer, go to 20. If you have a slightly better computer, go to 29. If you have a good computer, go to 30. A pretty good computer, go to 60. And if you have a great computer, go to 120. It will lag you more, though, the more you have. So, just be careful about that. So, oh yeah, this Lagarith lossless thing is just, that's how it is. Clipping, I don't use. Margin, don't use. Scaling, people are really weird about this, and I don't understand why. Because they will swear to God that you have to put the exact size of a YouTube video for it to look good. But I've tested this, so I'm speaking out of personal experience. If you make it exactly right and put it at 100%, or put it at 100%, there's no difference. There really isn't. So I'll say just go to 100. It just makes life easier. All right, so on to option, include mouse cursor. I don't know why that's there actually. Oh yeah, because I was playing Terraria. So include mouse cursor, that's when it records your mouse cursor. This little thing here that I'm pointing around with, it doesn't look good in a lot of games, but also looks good in a lot of games. Like in Terraria, it looks okay. In Minecraft, I don't think so. I personally don't like it. So I usually keep that off. Include overlay. Oh, that's when this is recorded. You don't want to see the you don't want your viewers to see your frame rate because it just doesn't look good. So if you keep this unchecked, you will be able to see it. You'll be able to see in wherever you put this. If you want it down here, it'll pop up down here. If you want it right here, it'll pop up right here. I like in the top left corner because, meh, just me. Synchronize video FPS. Don't know what it does. Sounds okay. I never really noticed the difference. So, yeah, I just keep that checked. Output. File output is where you record, you're done recording, and it goes to this folder. For me, it goes to Vidges. It goes to whatever folder you selected. Wrong one. Direct show, you need quite a few programs to do this. Other ones, OBS is a lot easier. So just go to OBS. XSplit is great, but it doesn't have a lot of the features that OBS does, and OBS is free. XSplit makes you pay monthly. So, I mean, I guess if you want to live stream using like 3 other programs, hit Direct Show. You can do both. Just keep them both clicked. I just live stream using OBS. I think that's everything. Oh, yes. So, file format. This is kind of weird, but I think I know why it's there. So AVI, that's, let me show you. AVI is just this. It's a movie. That's really, I think, all it is. It's a movie format. RawCap, that turns things into an actual file. Like, a file being, okay, whatever. That little piece of paper icon. It turns into a file, not a movie. You cannot play a RawCap. You'll need this thing down here called RawCap Converter. I will go over that in a moment. So I just automatically go to AVI. It's just simpler. Now, with your audio, this you can make as many streams as you want. If you want to record 7 different audio channels, oh, max is 8, I didn't know that. Go to 8. I mean, whatever suits you. I only want to record what my speakers hear, which is why you'll hear like clicks and this stuff, but you know, whatever. Best I could do. And that's weird. USB headset. I just want to record speakers and microphone. Speakers being these, microphone being this. I put the volume up at the max, whatever. So you have none. Now this will, for me, it automatically went to Realtek. I don't know why. It liked Realtek. But what you do is just add another channel. This will go automatically to Realtek for some reason. Along, if you have your headset unplugged, it'll just go straight to Realtek. So I'm going to choose Logitech USB headset because that's this headset. And USB microphone because that's this microphone. I don't understand sound, so I let my friend do this. I haven't changed it. PCM, this little audio codec, seems to be the best for me, but I inevitably changed it to lame MP3. But I'll show you why in a moment. Alright, so that's the audio. That's really easy. This is stupid. Once again, push to talk. You're muted the entire time until you press a button. Really dumb. Alright, so screenshot. I really don't use them. So I just kind of skimmed through this. So these I didn't really mess with. I just made this PNG and 100%. I don't use this. I don't care what it is. Advanced. I don't really understand most of this, and I don't really care about most of this. The default doesn't even say anything. I mean, just unless you know what you're doing, or if someone knows what you're doing, don't touch it. Just meh. Global setup. Is that what that is? Yes. All right. So check update. Actually, why is that not checked? Disable print screen snapshot. Don't know what that is. Profile icon. Whatever. This is help. I'm pretty sure. Expire unlimited. Yes, you will need a license. Unless you buy it, unless you crack it, whatever. Now, here, this is interesting. Because whatever game you play will be thrown up here. I don't really know why. But you, if you just bought it, you'll start with default. And then you'll play a game with it on. I don't know what Bubbles is, but that's great that's there. So if you have this up and turn on a game, even if you don't record it, it'll pop up. Like, probably like Bubbles. Visual Boy Advanced. I wasn't recording that, but it popped up anyways. If you want to get rid of these, oh, that's the profile. All right, whatever. If you want to get rid of these, go here, click this, press the X. It's gone. I noticed that with Minecraft 1.6.2, every time you open it, it'll make a new one. It's kind of irritating. Here you can just change the things. What is this? Oh, you can rename it. That's cool. Okay. Recycle bin. I guess that's when you throw it away. Whatever. I mess up somehow. Crap. Well, I'll fix that later. Alright, so when I mentioned the raw cap thing here, it turns into a file. Then you go down here and press it. It will open a new window, and it'll be called raw cap converter. Now, I don't have anything here because I stopped using it a long time ago. But for the first few times, you're gonna have to manually tell it go to vidges, and there'll be these little files here. You'll select them. You'll like pretend that these are files. You'll select all somehow, and press open. And then they'll show down here. You know what? Actually, instead of telling y'all, I think I'll record a little bit really quickly. Screw it, I'll just do Mad Father. Whatever. So now I'll show you. Okay. So you're going to see this here too. That little frame thing up here. If it does it. Open. Okay, not responding. There we go. So, see, it's red. Shows you how many frames. It's recording now. Shows you how many frames. Blah, 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 blah. I'm talking. Press F9 again. It ended. Exit that. So, go back to raw cap. Converter. When you pull out a few from your, boop. Why do I have easy vid there? That's weird. All right, so you go here. This is what I meant by a file. This is what I meant by a piece of paper looking thing. All right, click that. It opens. Well, that's to watch it, but I don't really want to watch it. And it's frozen again. Awesome. I'll just open these. It's frozen. I love it when things do that. And I can still move this. Yeah, you can tell that's frozen. Alright, so I guess skip that. Skip this. Bring here. I think this is just when you have a corrupted file. I've never had a... Well, I completely forgot that that was there. What a duck. So I'm pretty sure that this is just if you have a broken AVI, throw it in here, tell it where to spit it out. If you want to delete the original and press repair. Alright, setting, this is just your settings. I never really mess with these personally, because I don't care. Okay. AVI mukes is a godsend for when you have really, really loud games. Because what you do is, actually I'll show you again. This is getting kind of long. Alright, I played this. This is me playing and recording Mad Father, which I will be uploading. I am actually uploading this right now, as I'm speaking. You know, if the 50 things it's doing. Oh, hold on. There we go. Hello guys, and welcome to... Alright, so you notice the volume, I changed it. This was the original. If I'll play it. Chop chop. Chop chop. See, it's significantly different. So, you know, this is something I threw in AVI mukes. But for the sake of an example, god dang it, let's do it again. So I remember why I stopped using raw converter. Alright, so you throw it in here. If you don't remember, just open the audio part. Alright, so this, the top one. Oh yeah, I forgot. Alright, so wrong one. F. Let me open this again. Sorry about this. This is a long video. But I'm also telling you everything I know. Like, literally everything, up to the dot. Alright, so go to the original. Until you're absolutely perfect, or absolutely happy with the volume, keep the original. Because as you saw, it only had one audio stream. A regular should have as many streams as you have up here. So the top one will be this one. So this will be game music, if I remember right. Okay, well, I know what I'm talking about. Top, shut up. So the top one will be the first one. The next one will be the next one, and you know, so on and so forth. So this little knob looking thing here, you check that. All right. So you can move this. It's a percentage. So I think with, what is that doing close? I think with Mad Father, I put it on like, I think I put on like 35 or something like that. And then, see, when I said that, yes, I see you. When I said that the audio codec I put as PCM, for some reason, YouTube wasn't uploading my vocals, my voice. So I downloaded lame MP3, it wasn't working. So I realized that what I needed to do was put both of these originally in PCM and fix them up into lame MP3 and then press build. And then boom. Raw cap converter is gone because it's like, nope, screw you, Kurt. Jeez, look at this. Alright, so pretty much, god dang it. I remember why I stopped using raw cap converter. Let's just try to end the program. Yeah, this needs to go away. That. Why am I on Happy Wheels? Ah, alright. Yes, in now. Really, it's not working. Could never guessed. Alright, so go away! Alright, so whatever. Pretty much, this file here, all it does is turn this file into this. It does nothing else. So that's why I have mine to direct AVI, because there's not really a point. Alright, what do you want? Cancel. Shut up. Try again. Try again. There we go. I don't know, RawCap converter kind of annoys me. Alright, so that's everything I know about this. But there are some things that you need to know about DXtory. DXtory, well, sorry, there's a fan over there. If you hear wind, that's a fan. So DXtory it's better than Fraps. It is just so much better than Fraps. In almost every single way. Almost. But not every single way. It does not have just a screen capture. It is not a screen recording device, program. It records games. You can have a game. Oh, like you saw with Mad Father. It was windowed mode, but in the file, it was full screen. Because it will only go to the game. So if you're trying to, record Happy Wheels or FPS Man or something like that, it's not going to work. It doesn't lag or crash as much as FPS, for as much as Fraps for most people. If your computer handles Fraps better, just use Fraps. It depends on your computer. It just significantly. So yeah, that was about it, I think. I don't think there's much else to do. To show you. It's not going to be this size, by the way. It's going to be much smaller, but whatever. So, thank you guys for watching. There's my skin, or an old version of my skin. Wow. So thank you guys for watching. I am Bluestone Slime. The first half, well, there's no first half. Half of the Deep South Gamers. If you enjoyed this video, if you think I'm funny, I shouldn't be funny in this video because I wasn't trying to be funny, but whatever. Check out my channel. I mean, I don't think I'll do many tutorials on programs because I don't use many programs. But, yeah, so thank you guys for watching. And I'm going to end this with my hotkey on OBS. If I find a different screen recorder program, I'll explain OBS. So, thank you guys.